Hi guys, so I'm going to show you the toolkit that you need to do BDD with WordPress. Okay, so the first thing is I use Ubuntu, but you can use any Linux distro. Now I spin it up either on my personal laptop or a programmer's laptop. You can use USB stick, or you can put one in the cloud using Amazon or any other cloud provider. It should cost next to nothing to do that. So I spin it up with Ubuntu. The next thing is there's a provisioning script that I wrote here, and you can get that by just running this command via the terminal on your Ubuntu machine once it spins up. And that will give you basically all the software that you need, including Codeception and the WordPress modules. And then you'll be able to, it'll spin up a WordPress development server. So this is one I just spun up right this second ago, and you'll see that it has this gibberish URL EC2-54-162. So this is the cloud server. It costs I think about $3 a month to run one of these things. Okay, so you run the script, you boot up the server, and it's just your basic WordPress thing here. I have this little plugin that I created. So this is called, let's say, Bob at deleteme.com. To register an admin, you just submit an email here, and then boom, you'll be logged in and registered as an admin. Now remember, these servers, like, this is not secure even in the slightest way. You just got an open form that registers you an admin. These are junk servers for development. So the next step toolkit is for doing unit. Okay, so once the server's spun up, you'll have Selenium and Phantom and all the other stuff that you need for BDD, and this is sort of what it looks like. So here we have a failing test that I wrote. Oh, there we go, fail. And this is running on the remote server. Now, a lot of people will have GitHub. They'll know how to use GitHub already, so they'll have their own GitHub account, and you can just say to the outsourcer, here's the URL for the code which exists on GitHub. Okay, but if they don't have that ability, these servers that I spun up have this system called Codead, which is very similar to PHP Storm, and this just lives right on the server. All you got to do is hit /Codead, and then you have access to that server's WP content directory. Again, completely insecure, but great for if you want to give access to an outsourcer at no cost. So here's the test that we just ran, failed. You can see the test results of your test suite by just going to the URL here, also on the server. So here's the failing test. Let's make it pass. It says here I see boom shakalaka. That does not appear on my website, so let's comment that out. And I do see behavior-driven development in WordPress. Let's try to save that. And this is, again, all right on the server. Okay, so let's run the test that should pass. Okay, it did pass. And we'll see the results here. Right there. Okay. Moving on. Where does the code live? On GitHub. We already talked about that. You can control outsourcer access to the code by giving them a pre-made account. So you set up an account, freelancer, at your domain, and then register on GitHub. Give the passwords to the outsourcer, and then when you want to lock them out, you just change the passwords. How do you run the test suite? We already did that. How do we see the test results? How do you commit? There you go. How do I log into a terminal? Now, normally on AWS, you have to log in with a PEM file. That provisioning script sets up unsecured SSH accounts. Again, not the best idea for a production server, but if you want to just do development, you don't need a PEM file. Okay.